how to make my YouTube better. I'm not going to do any of that. YouTube fam, I know it has been a while, a really long while, and welcome back to the video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for being patient with me. If it's your first time coming to my channel, thank you so much for coming over. I am Romalee. I'm a Jamaican. I'm currently living in China. I am gonna say on this channel I make a little bit of everything, but not really, because I don't cook here. I cook on my other channel. Please subscribe, it's right here. But my friends tell me that I'm being a little dramatic making a video like this again, but I don't think so, because I think I do owe the people who spend time to watch my videos even when I'm not here, even when I'm not here to give them anything, week after week after week after week after week, they still stick around and watch my videos. So to you all, thank you so much. However, with YouTube, like, I love to be in a space like this. Like, I really love being in the YouTube space, you know. It makes me happy sitting down recording a video. Like, I really love this. But inconsistency, you know, they say consistency is the name of the game. Inconsistency is the name of the game for me. It has been for a little while. But I feel like the part of me that is being dramatic is a part of me that's not giving myself grace, because I feel like when I was really consistent with YouTube, I never had this much going on, right? And I'm chasing a lot of stuff right now, doing a lot of stuff right now. So because of that, I'm not able to not say create content, because if you create content at all, you will know that creating the content is the easiest part. Picking up your device, whether it's your phone or your camera, and creating content is super easy. It is the easiest thing to do. When it comes on now to listening to the video, going back, listening to see whether or not you said something that's or if you left out something, or you want to add some background music or this and that, that is where the problem comes in. That is the biggest problem for me, editing the videos. Now, I also think I'm a perfectionist to my own detriment, because I'll create content and then I'll rewatch the video and I'm like, okay, so little crazy things like, oh, my double chin is chinning today. Oh, my hair is supposed to be here, but it's here. Silly things kind of stops me from putting my content out there. And that is definitely what I'm trying to work on this time around. So by the time you see this video, my old content would have already been uploaded to YouTube, but not all of them will be published at the same time, of course. That's the plan that I came up with, because I feel like sitting down recording all of those videos, but because I would have recorded some of them in winter from way back, yes, months ago. So to delete them, I think that would be a waste of my time, waste of footage, all of that. And that's not what I want to do at all. I'm trying to quit this whole thing of trying to be a perfectionist for every single thing in my life, because one, I'm missing out on opportunities of gaining new subscribers, of just learning more on the YouTube platform, engaging and so on. Because there's this thing with me, I try to avoid, because I'm not posting and I feel guilty every time I go on YouTube, I try to avoid the platform, like, just overall, I try to just avoid the platform. Like, hey, I'm not going on YouTube, I'm not going to look on anything, I'm not going to watch some videos on vidIQ or whatever to learn how to make my YouTube better. I'm not going to do any of that, because I've ignored YouTube for too long. So I think I'm missing out on subscribers, maybe collaborations, things. A lot of things I'm missing out on because of me. You know, it's all about me. It's my fault, but I also need to give myself grace. So moving forward, like, I'm not going to make any promises to say, okay, I'm going to make 10, 15, 20 videos per month, but at least I'm going to put out all my old content. I don't care if I think it's not perfect, because at the end of the day, I also need to learn this thing. I need to know that I need to say this thing to myself, like, yes, you're creating the content, and yes, you want to have that little perfect image of yourself out there when it comes on to your content. But at the end of the day, you're not the one watching the videos. You're not the one subscribing. You're not the one really building the channel in that way. Because to be honest, things like views and support from people that I know, those things, they don't bother me, right? Because I feel like if you keep going, eventually the numbers will come. And you may never know, one day you might have a video to post, you might post a video, and that video just take your channel from 0 to 100 real quick, you know? Because the video that I have on this channel that has, I think, 1.2 million views now, I think so. Let me see. Well, the numbers aren't really important right now, but it has, the exact number isn't important, but it's over 1 million views. But that video, I remember when I made that video, sorry, I was drinking some water. I'm thirsty. So I remember when I made that video, it took me 3 months to post it because I was like MIA from YouTube a little bit. And it took me 3 months to make that video. And when I finally put the video out there, it just blew up, and that really grew this channel. So this channel thrives on like hair care videos really, and skincare. But I still want to add my vlogs and DIYs and other things to this channel, because I don't want a third channel for something like that. If I'm going to create a third channel, it has to be for something completely different. So I feel like I want to put everything here. That's not my cooking. My cooking channel, Roma's Kitchen, please subscribe. I'll add the link to the description box. But yeah, I have been like way too inconsistent with YouTube, and I have such a great love for YouTube, you know. But as I said, I know it's my doing. I know it's me. I know it's my fault why I have really been so inconsistent. Just me being all in my head. That is why things just fell off really. And I want to come back in this space. I want to get one of those little cameras, the DJI pocket cams, because right now I'm using my phone. I don't use my iPhone to record because I feel like, bruh, sorry to the iPhone, love the iPhone, but my Samsung does it best for recording videos. Or I probably need to master how to use this for videos, but I've always used my Samsung. But I do have other cameras, but that's not important right now. But yeah, I really want to come back into this space, but I want to thank everyone who, you know, you've been watching the videos nonetheless, you know, you've been sticking to the channel. But my inconsistency too, or me just wanting everything to be perfect, that has ruined a lot of things, because I feel like, okay, I don't want to respond to comments. I don't want to do any of those things because I just feel some type of way that, oh, I said I was coming back and then I left. But yeah, there's something else that I want to thank everyone for, but I'll say it later on in the video when I tell you what's going on in my life. Let's see. What has been happening in my life? Anything interesting? What's going on? Life update. Okay, let's see. First things first, I passed my PMP exam. Above target for every area. Yes, on my first try. So post this video and my old content, I'm going to get an interview with the instructor, the lecturer for the PMP. He delivers the course and you'll get your PUs from that. And when we have that interview, we'll be able to ask any questions. I'm going to post, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, or so on, asking, like, you know, ask me a question for YouTube and I'll answer the question there. I'm going to either do it using an anonymous link, because I think maybe when you do that, people will be eager to ask you the questions like that, rather than if they have to send in their names and I have to see exactly who the questions come from. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and answer a lot of questions about the PMP exam and so on, even though I think you don't need to be anonymous to ask me questions about something that can help your life. I think so. But I know some people who want to ask some personal questions, and because of that, they'll want the anonymous link. So, okay, got it. Okay, besides that, let's see. Okay, when I recorded the video about teaching in China, I was in another city. Some holy pabangar I'm going. Anyways, I don't want to get into that. But those were not really nice people. And I'm now in the capital city. How is life here? Good. Okay, it's fine. But I haven't really done much exploring. I haven't really gone out to explore the place. I want to get the little camera, because the thing with that is, that camera, you just go out, you just have the little thing going around and everything is perfect. You know, you don't need to bring a bag of stuff with you going on vacation or just on an outing, you know. So I really want to get that camera to start those types of vlogs. But I'm really into hair care, as you know. Oh, speaking of hair care, let me come closer to the camera. I'm back on my lock journey. So this is just like braids over my locks, because I just wanted a change, and because now I have the micro locks. Is it micro locks or sister locks? They're really fine locks, right? So I'm able to braid my hair. I'm able to wear wigs if I want to. But yes, I'm back. I'm now a lock girly again. Of course, you know, I'm gonna be doing a lot of hair care. This channel thrives on hair care, as I said earlier. So I've started my hairline business, but I don't want to get too much into that yet, because there are some things that I need to do to get them shipping outside China. So I'm gonna work on that. Hooray, hooray, hurrah. If you've watched Roma's Kitchen, please subscribe. If you've watched Roma's Kitchen before, you know from my very first video I said that I wanted to start a scholarship foundation, right? I was able to see that through, not in the capacity that I wanted to, but I'm super grateful. I wanted to do more than one. I mean, when I say not in the capacity that I wanted it to be more students, you know, and I gave back through the very foundation which supported me all of 17 years ago, you know. So that has been like my best achievement yet, to be honest. Not the degrees, none of that, you know, to be able to give back in that way and to serve as possibly a mentor for others, you know. That was such a surreal moment for me. I was overjoyed. I still am. And that moment felt so right. And I'm very, very grateful to the people too who watched my videos here and on Roma's Kitchen. You've helped me to, you know, make that possible, and I thank you. To my lovely friends who are always watching my video, even just to comment an emoji, just to interact with my video, to get it in the algorithm. Thank you, appreciate you loads. Another drum roll for Roma's Kitchen. In 2019, I started this little thing where I was making my seasonings and selling them, but then I stopped. Now in 2025, I revamped that, started again, and now I know I'll continue this thing for life. Once the good Lord spares my life, Roma's Kitchen, my seasonings will be something that I'll always do. And one day, you'll be able to purchase my seasoning from anywhere in the world. Mark that, guys. Weird. Anyways, yeah, I now have the curry is the latest on the in the set. So I have curry, I have all-purpose seasoning, I have dry jerk rub, and I have the spicy and mild wet jerk rub. Those are harder to ship because, you know, we're trying to keep it all natural. But again, in the future, you'll be able to get it everywhere. Don't worry. All right. For those who, if you're in China and you're supporting me, love that. Thank you so much. I'm just happy every time I get an order, and you know, I have to prepare stuff because I thrive on doing things, getting things done. So every time you order and I'm there packaging the order. What? Oh guys, I'm in my glasses. I don't even know where I was just now. Oh, I don't know what I was saying because the police people came to take some information. They want to know if I live alone. I think they're doing some census thing that they always do. But I don't know where I was. Oh, I was telling you what's going on. Oh yeah, my seasonings. So I have the seasoning going on and I'm so grateful. So if you're in China and you've ever supported me, thank you so much. Love that because, you know, I love doing stuff. Finally doing that doctorate, you know, finally doing it because I've always said I'm gonna do it, but I'm putting it off because I don't want to study. And shame, guys, shame, shame, shame. I'm from the Caribbean, Jamaica, and I don't know how to swim, so I'm taking swimming lessons. It's a shame, but yeah, I'm doing it. The next thing, shame, shame, shame. I'm in China and I speak, the amount of Chinese that I speak is to get me around daily. That's it, nothing much. So I'm taking Chinese lessons now. Let's see how that goes, because the thing with me and learning is, if I'm not really interested in that thing, because it's so easy to get around here, if you're not really interested in that, if I'm not really interested in that thing, chances are I'm not gonna learn ish. I'm not gonna learn anything. So now I've taken an interest in it because I think it will be good for my career and it'll just be good for me, better for me, easier for me to meet locals and so on, even though it's not hard to meet locals, you know, but most definitely I'm doing that. What else am I doing, guys? I'm doing. I think my first book was in, no, I posted after my first book, so nah. But my second book, my coloring book, a Jamaican inspired coloring book, great for adults and kids, I'll leave the link to that in the description box, will be available August 6, 2025 on our Independence Day. That's the release date. Hopefully it will be available in other places where you can get it, but I'll definitely update you on that. That's something that's done and dusted. I don't want to prematurely announce other things, so whatever I don't talk about now, it's because I don't want to announce it now. But you know, a lot's happening. I'm in such, I think too, because I was in kind of a bad state for a little while too. I wasn't in the mood to come in front of the camera and talk like this, you know, and do a lot of those stuff. And I think the last time I was here, I had my brushes on. Now look, the results, love it. Teeth, love it. I'm working on skincare. Let me come as close as possible to the camera. Guys, I have such beautiful eyes. But yeah, I'm working on skincare. So far, my biggest problem or ache would be like the spots in my face, really. And my skin is not this light. I don't know why it looks like this, but it's not this light. But yes, spots, but this is a me problem. Every time I see something in my face, I'm like this. This is a me problem. But yeah, apart from that, that is what is going on in Romalee's life. But yeah, I'm coming back. And this time, even though I'm not promising you 3, 4, 5 videos per week, because I'm doing way more now. and I'm just me. I don't have a team, so my time has to be split up between a lot of things, right? So because of that, I know at least one video for each channel per week, but I'll offload all the old content, because trust me, when I say I'm not discarding anything, I won't discard anything, because honey, and I'm going to take my whole perfectionist behavior out of this, so that I'll get my stuff out there, because I love this. Just sitting here right now because I'm in such a good mood today. It feels so good and it feels so right. So, you know, I'll continue to do it. The video is already 20 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Of course, if you like the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, subscribe to Romalee's Kitchen, check out my website. Until next video, mwah.